And I know a lot of you guys have some Christmas cash to spend, or maybe you're looking to give your house a little bit newness and freshness in 2018 with some special pieces.
That's right, we've got just the place, and it's filled with items made by local artists. Here's a look inside the Vintage Warehouse of Spartanburg. It's not every day you stumble across a couch converted from a 1969 Camaro, but those kinds of treasures are sprinkled all over the Vintage Warehouse of Spartanburg.
We have unusual items, and our items are not expensive.
Even though the massive 32,000 square foot space is filled to the brim, owners say they're very selective about what they choose to bring in.
We've got about 50 different vendors in with us. They have to be totally different. That's what we try to achieve.
With the exception of a few international vendors, everything's made by local artists who occasionally stop by to interact with customers and even hold workshops.
This is our classroom. We do allow vendors to teach classes in here.
On the floor, there's everything from funky tables to couches with a story.
One day, a man came to the back door and he said, "I have a brass bed I'd like to sell you." And he said, "I'm just going to throw in all these feed sacks," and they are from Spartanburg.
To refurbish living room sets that follow the newest trends.
This is a mid-century modern set that we have revived. It's been recovered. We try to stay on top of the trends. You know, things change from year to year.
But it's not just furniture. A lot of the unique goods here are actually wearable, like accessories, clothes, even jewelry.
90% of our jewelry is locally handmade.
There's even a selection of chalk paints for DIY projects and an entire garden section with living plants.
We have plants, terrariums, gift items for your home.
Plus, galleries and galleries of art, vintage radios, and vintage vinyls that start at $6 a piece. Owners are planning to add even more floor space by the spring, but in the meantime, they promise there's sure to always be something in store that catches your eye.
People come in and gather. This is a social meeting place. It's just very fun.
For Scene, I'm Jennifer Martin.
One of my favorite places in Spartanburg. I just go there for hours and hours and browse
I was shocked by how low the prices were on a lot of those furniture items.
Yeah.
Really cool. And of course, that's right off of the Mary Black Rail Trail, and it's open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 6 and Sunday from 1 to 5.
Yep, and when you're there, you have to check out the Union Street Coffee Bar.
Oh.
I told you about this, and
yes.
I couldn't explain it well. Seeing is believing. It's attached to the Vintage Warehouse.
It quickly became my favorite feature inside of the warehouse. Of course, it's hours. You know, it opens a little bit earlier at 7 a.m. and closes at 6, but that wall of book covers is just so magical. It makes you want to grab a book yourself and curl up. There's lots of comfy places to sit, and it's just a really cool spot. I was really impressed by that.
She always has the vinyls flowing and the flavors flowing as well, so definitely go check them out. Just opened in October. So.
Yes, so it's pretty new.